Attention all hands. The date is January 1st, 2026, and you need to know that the rulebook for your next contract has just been completely rewritten.
That's not an exaggeration. We're talking about a mandatory update that is going to directly impact every single seafarer from India, Sri Lanka, and the Philippines. If that's you, you absolutely cannot afford to ignore this. We're talking about your career on the line.
Let me be blunt. If you get this wrong, you could be denied boarding on your next vessel. It's that simple. We're talking about the 2026 mandatory updates to personal safety and social responsibilities, your PSSR.
And today we are giving you the full, complete breakdown of IMO Resolution MSC.560/108.
We're going to give you the official requirements country by country so you can avoid any headaches at the gate. Let's get right to the core of this change. Okay, here's the headline, the most important thing you need to understand. This update completely replaces the existing STCW Table AVI1-4. It's gone.
And for anyone out there who thinks this is just another piece of paper to file, think again. This isn't some minor tweak. It is a fundamental shift in how safety and responsibility at sea are defined.
And this right here is the single biggest change. There is a new mandatory competence now required for every single seafarer. The entire focus is on preventing and responding to violence and harassment.
That's right, and they are being very, very explicit here. This includes bullying, and it includes sexual assault. This is no longer some soft skill. It's being treated as a core safety competency, just like firefighting or first aid.
This new competence is built around a really powerful framework. It's called the Continuum of Harm. And this is a huge shift in safety philosophy. It's all about recognizing that major incidents, well, they don't just happen out of the blue. This framework helps us understand how seemingly small negative behaviors can escalate, creating a truly hazardous work environment if they're left unchecked. Let's put this in practical terms, as if we're standing on the bridge right now. Factors that were maybe once dismissed as personal issues or just part of ship life, well, they're now officially classified as safety risks.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. Abuse of power from a superior, isolating a crewmate, chronic fatigue that just goes on and on. The Continuum of Harm framework requires you to see these things not as isolated problems, but as the first steps on a path that can escalate into a full-blown hazardous environment.
Okay, so we understand the why behind this change. Now for the most critical part, your action plan.
This is it. This is the official compliance checklist, so get ready, because these are the details that will determine whether you sign on for your next contract or get left at the gate.
All right, we're going rapid fire now, country by country. Let's start with Sri Lanka.
The key document you need to know is Merchant Shipping Notice 03-2025. And hey, if you're watching this from Colombo right now, drop us a comment and let us know what your manning agent has been telling you about all this.
Okay, let's get specific for our Sri Lankan crew. This applies to absolutely anyone holding a valid PSSR Certificate of Proficiency, that's your COP, that was issued anytime before November 5th, 2025. The requirement is crystal clear, a mandatory 2-hour refresher and upgrading program. Once that's complete, you must get a brand new COP issued directly by the Merchant Shipping Secretariat. There are no shortcuts on this one. Next up on the checklist, India. For all our crew in Mumbai, Chennai, and right across the country, listen up. The Directorate General of Shipping has released Circular Number 53 of 2025. The key for you is Course ID 957. This is a mandatory e-learning module. That's right. Every officer and every reading has to complete this 3-hour e-learning module called PSR Amendment 2026 on the DGS portal. And this is absolutely crucial. Once you're done, you have to download that completion certificate immediately and attach it to your original PSR certificate. They have to be kept together. And finally, for our Filipino seafarers, the key document you need to be aware of is Marina Advisory 2025-40.
And the rule here is just as simple. As of January 1st, 2026, the updating training on BT PSSR is mandatory. Period. For every single seafarer, no exception.
Okay, so that covers the big ones for most of our viewers. But I have to ask the question we get all the time. What about seafarers working on UK or EU flagged vessels? Are they off the hook?
That's the critical question, isn't it? And the answer is, well, it's a bit complicated. Let's break it down.
Okay, let's focus on the UK's Maritime and Coast Guard Agency, the MCA. Their official guidance, which is MIN 729, currently states that if you hold a valid PSSR certificate, you do not need to retake the course.
So that sounds like good news.
It does, but don't get too comfortable just yet. There is a major catch. And here it is, the MCA makes it very clear that individual shipping companies can, and I promise you, they likely will, demand you take the new training anyway, just to comply with their own safety management system, their SMS.
So the real takeaway here is, the flag state might be okay with your old cert, but your company's crewing department probably won't be. You still have to check with them.
We know these new rules and all these portal migrations can cause absolute chaos at the manning office. So we want to turn it over to you, the Mariner Pro community. Have you already run into problems with these new certificates when you're trying to get your gate pass?
Yes, tell us what's happening on the ground. If you have a specific question about India's Course 957, or maybe you're stuck on the process for Sri Lanka's MSN 03-2025, put it in the comments below. Our team is going to do our best to answer every single one to help you stay ahead of this.
Look, if this explainer just saved you a potential headache, do us a quick favor and hit that like button. But more importantly, share this link in your WhatsApp crew groups. Make sure your shipmates don't get caught out by this.
And to make sure you never miss a critical update like this one again, subscribe and hit that notification bell. It's the best way to join the Mariner Pro family. We are here to help you navigate all these changes. Stay safe and stay compliant.